Hi guys, this is Miss Sun keeping it 100. And now I got something to say. I want to talk about Romeo and his father, Master P. Oh, it's just so sad. I don't understand why some children think that they are entitled, you know, because a parent has money. You actually got to get out there and go and make your own. Now, I don't know what the issues are between him and his father, but I thought Romeo and his father, Master P, had a wonderful relationship. But everything that glitters is not gold, and we all know that. But I will say this, that if you want to hurt somebody, you'll go, on social media, the internet, and talk about the person, and knowing that there's millions of people that watch, and that is to me is to deliberately hurt that person. When I heard Master P or seen him on that video, and he's really hurt, and probably his son is too. But I don't think that this should ever have went that far. See, a lot of people goes to the internet and tell all their business and tell all their family business. I mean, you're telling the world, a world of people that watches YouTube and the internet, and you know, um, this is not good. It's not good. I would never go on the internet and try to degrade my family for not in a million years. I would never do that. Now, listen, I could argue with my family members or whoever all day and all night, but I would never go on the internet or social media to talk about them. You got to draw a fine line. You don't cross that line and get on there and talk about your family members. That's just not good. It's not a good look. For everybody to see, and of course, that would hurt me. I mean, listen, if my family members would go on a social media and talk about me like a dog and tell all my business and what I did and didn't do, and that would really hurt. Life is too short for all of this. I lost a daughter, which is my only child, and and a grandson. Life is too short, and you say things and stuff, and things will happen in a blink of an eye. You can't go back and say the things that you want to say because they're no longer there or they're gone. So I'm just saying that be careful what you say and what you do, because it could be the last time you say anything to your father or your son. And I know that Master P said that he tried to, talk to his son, and his son won't answer. And, you know, if he really wanted to talk to his father, he could have. He didn't never have to go that far. It didn't ever have to go this far. Now, I think when you start putting your family business out there amongst everybody, it's a shame. See, everything is not meant to be told or heard by everyone. And I mean, I don't understand why people do that. You see that a lot. People talking about the mothers and their brothers and their other family members, you know. But let me tell you something. I have things, and I think everybody has, that has happened to me, been said to me, that has been done to me, but I refuse. I refuse to go and tell everybody about my private life. So is anything private anymore? You know, I mean, this is really It's beyond me. It's beyond me why this had to go to the internet. And this man standing up there talking about his son. This son didn't live in the ghetto. His father did. His father was raised up in the ghetto. Took $10,000 allegedly and made millions. So listen, because these rich kids or these kids have rich parents, I don't think that they should take care of you all your life. And he said, Master P said that he tried to teach him, things and stuff like that, and try to learn him stuff, and now Romeo wants to come out and talk about his dad like that. That's terrible. That's terrible. Some of these rich people, man, I'm telling you, you know, and nobody really cares, Romeo. That's between you and him. We don't care about that. We don't. I know celebrities. People are all up in their business, and I mean, everybody got their own problems. I mean, you guys, it's not the only ones that hurting out here and going through some things. It's just, it's just not a good look for either one of them, you know. So now he's talking about his uncle, see murder and all that, and just trying to make it as dirty as he can. I mean, we don't care. I mean, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but that's Romeo. That's between you and your dad. You out here running around here telling everybody what happened, and he had paid his taxes and all that. Yeah, you gotta pay. Everybody pay taxes. You paying them? You know. Listen, let me just say this, Romeo. You need to stop, get your act together, and pick up that phone and call your dad, because you never know. You never know. And it's just not that Master P. I mean, he's appealing to his son. But I would not do if someone would get on the internet and talk about me like a dog. I never would respond. I never would respond. I would never respond to it. I would never give you the satisfaction of getting on here, and I wouldn't be the same way. You and Master P. You do not owe your son anything. I mean, and the people, you don't owe no explanation. This is strictly between you and your son. And I really hope y'all get it together. Because these people are getting clicks and views, and, and it's just sad. But again, you don't owe any explanation because your son came out and said that, and, Kirk Franklin's son tried to make him look bad, and 50 Cent son trying to make, they want to sit on their behind. Listen. You do for your children. Once your children get you're older, become a man or a woman. Listen, they have to get out there and make their money too. You can't just keep feeding them food. They got to get out and feed themselves. And that's just my take on it. I mean, let me just keep it 100. Because that's what we do on this channel. Keep it 100. These kids think they are entitled because their parents are rich. They struggling like everybody else now. There's a lot of people struggling. Even Fantasia, what she said. Everybody think you got money, but you don't. Listen, it's a little harder now because, when the pandemic hit, that cut out a lot of shows, and things that closed up and were canceled. And some of these rich people are now feeling the effects that's poor, some, not quite, but what average Americans have been going through all their life. I'm saying that not the poor, but the average American. That is, it's very tough out here. It's very hard out here, and I don't think that your dad should keep on feeding you and feeding you. You know, it's time for you to get off of your behind and start making some money on your own. You want to be bitter about something, all of a sudden you want to come out and say things about your father, and do you think that what does that help? What? I mean, make it make sense to me. I mean, listen, who really cares? That's between you and your father. That's where it should stay. There's nothing that the social media could do to help you. But I would tell you this: you, Romeo, did this to hurt your father deeply, to bring out something like this, and to be fighting, or going through this here on social media. It is absolutely ugly. And your father has a broken heart. But with Master P, I would have never responded to my son if he couldn't be a man and pick up that phone and talk to me, or like you said, you called him. He's bringing up some old stuff. You didn't bring that stuff up a long time ago. Now here you come talking about this stuff. Come on, Romeo. Nobody has time for this here. Work it out with your father. You know, work it out with your dad. And listen, I'm not going to stay too long on this, but I do see this a lot where people are going on the internet talking about their parents and the family members and all that. They do that stuff to kind of hurt you, you know. But I'm gonna tell you something. It just looks bad on the people that go out there and do that. Yeah. So let me just say this. Life is too short for this ugliness that's going on in this world. It needs to stop. So listen, guys. Subscribe to my channel and put your thoughts down in the comments below. What you think is, um, put your thoughts down there. Tell me what you think. Would you go out there on the internet and discuss your private life and your business and talk about your family member? I mean, I want to know. So hit that like button, subscribe, and share. And if you want to support my channel, I'll put the information down in the description. And I will see you the next time I put out a video. Be safe and be blessed. See ya.